Human trafficking and forced labor has been in the shadows of human civilization for centuries. With deep-rooted histories across the globe, today human trafficking has become more sophisticated and high-tech than ever before. According to the International Labor Organization, nearly 21 million people across the globe are victims of forced labor. Approximately 11.4 million are women and young girls, and 9.5 million are men and boys. Some of these victims are exploited by the state or rebel groups, around 2 million, while the rest, a whopping 19 million, are victims of private individuals or enterprises. While forced labor human trafficking encompasses many different types of forced labor, a large portion of the victims, totaling 4.5 million, are forced into sexual exploitation. Other types of forced labor include domestic work, agriculture, construction, as well as manufacturing and entertainment. The forced labor human trafficking industry is unfortunately thriving, generating around $150 billion every year. The most vulnerable to forced labor human trafficking are migrant workers and indigenous people. Labor trafficking, according to PolarisProject.org, is a form of modern slavery. This industry works through lies, false promises, and other forms of coercion in order to secure its victims. Often victims believe they will be working for an employer at a high-paying job and are lured into inhumane working conditions, working in dangerous, dehumanizing jobs for little or no pay. Traffickers use tactics that affect victims both psychologically as well as physically, including physical and verbal abuse, confiscation of money and passports. Often victims are threatened due to their immigration status because many of those targeted are illegal migrant workers seeking a better life. Victims are isolated and violently coerced into these horrible conditions. No one is safe from human trafficking. U.S. citizens, men, women, children, immigrants, and LGBTQ individuals are all targeted for different industries, from something as simple as door-to-door sales to restaurants, construction, and even beauty services.